This is Victoria. Up until she turned 14, she led a normal and healthy life. Unfortunately, around her 14th birthday, she was diagnosed with a serious condition that changed her life dramatically. Millions of people around the world also suffer from the same disability as she does. Victoria and her family have agreed to be a part of this documentary, which will hopefully raise awareness about her condition.
Well, firstly, eating's become an event that I have to schedule. I can't just eat anymore. I really have to think about what foods won't cause me pain. I have to chew carefully and far more slowly than I used to. Breakfast is a nightmare. Sometimes I have to sit out of activities as well. It's so irritating. I can't do the things I used to. My friends went skiing a few months ago and I had to stay home. I used to love swimming as well, and it's just so debilitating. I don't feel like a normal teenager anymore.
In an effort to understand just how much her condition has traumatized her, we asked Victoria to return to the place where she first realized that something was wrong.
It's really difficult. I'm actually finding it quite hard to breathe. Sorry.
When I first found out, I was so shocked. I asked her out for ice cream and she said no. She's never said no to me before, and we've been best friends for like 7 years. I started to think she didn't like ice cream or something, but come on, who doesn't like ice cream? But when I finally found out what was happening, I didn't think any less of it. We're still really close.
It had a huge impact on him. Suddenly I was completely dependent on my mum again for everything. She's been amazing though. She's really supported me. I can always turn to her when I've had a bad day.
Mostly I just feel guilty, as if it should have been me in her place. Victoria's condition is something that's been a part of my family for generations. My grandmother and father both had it and died very young. But for some reason I was lucky enough to escape this awful lifestyle. I did some research on the internet and I found a support group for people just like her. And I think being a part of that has really helped her to realise that it's not her fault and she doesn't have to go it alone. There are people out there who know how she feels and they want to help.
Victoria and the head counsellor kindly agreed to allow us into one of their group therapy sessions. Here, we are able to hear from other teenagers who face the same issues as she does on a day-to-day basis.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Alison and I'm your therapist, and I'd like to welcome you all here today, and nice to see some new faces. That's great. Anyone who hasn't got a name tag, there's tags at the back, just over here. And I'd just like to remind you all that we are amongst friends. We all know what you're going through and what a tough time it is. Now, is there anyone else who'd like to update the group on what's been happening?
It was so easy. And the words.
Go ahead, Victoria.
Hi, my name's Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
I've been coming to this group for over 2 years now. now I've been too shy to actually share my story. It's probably time though. I went to the beach with my friends and it was hot, so I headed towards the ocean. And I walked in at first, to test the temperature and everything, but when I went under the water, it was so painful. I thought I'd been stung by a jellyfish or something. When I next went to the dentist, he said that I must have sensitive teeth. I didn't know what to do. I felt like my life was over.
What actually causes sensitivity inside a tooth is exposed dentine, which is the soft tissue beneath the enamel. The dentine contains these channels that lead directly to the nerve centre. Cold and heat travel through these channels and stimulate the nerve. Sensodyne has such a proven track record. The active ingredient in it actually travels through the channels and into the nerve, blocking the sensation of pain. I recommended this to Victoria, and once she started using it, we noticed a significant improvement.
We last interviewed Victoria 6 weeks ago. Since then, she's seen a vast improvement in her condition.
Try to picture the girl through a looking glass and see her as a carbon atom. See her eyes and stare back at
Things are really looking up for me. My dentist suggested this great product to me and it's honestly changed my life. Well, I went to the beach with my friends the other day and had an ice cream for the first time in 3 years and it was honestly so liberating. I would absolutely recommend Sensodyne to anybody who suffers. You don't have to allow the pain to rule your life. You just don't.
Reasons why is an absolutely insane resolution to live by. Live high, live mighty.